Hello and welcome to an album a day, day number 143, going through my vinyl collection, an album or so at a time. Today I'm bringing you a compilation album by a band I've covered a little bit extensively. I do have all their albums, so we'll be getting to all of them. But this double album compilation has one gem in particular that is worth purchasing this whole thing. I promise you that. It's excellent. And of course, I am talking about, what year was it released? 1986, and this is a 1986 copy. I believe the only year it was issued, of Rainbow Final Vinyl. What's funny about this is that there was another album after it, but I don't know if the vinyl that was pressed was actually an official limited run or a bootleg or what, but it's very hard to find. But this would be after Rainbow broke up to reform Deep Purple. I don't know whose idea it was to put this out. Most likely a record company or a publisher saying, hey, you know what, this band isn't together anymore, but Deep Purple is really hot. Let's get another Rainbow compilation out there before the heat fades, as it were. And it's not, it's not uncommon, but there's some really cool things in here. So it is a double vinyl. This one is issued on Mercury Records, which a lot of my, the newer, I think all the newer Rainbow albums I originally had were issued on Mercury. And of course, the second vinyl, very nice, and they play beautifully, absolutely beautifully. For what we get here, I love this picture. I've always loved this cover. Obviously, while they're setting up a show, well, maybe it's after, because there's like stuff everywhere on this stage, but I wouldn't imagine Richie would be sticking around until the whole thing is torn down, or most of it's torn down. So I don't know exactly when this was taken, but I love the, scrapbook format of the cover. Very nice, very interesting look on Richie's face, almost a little bit somber, saying, I kind of sad I had to disband Rainbow. But obviously he would start them up again for one more album, some tours, and a couple of singles. But yeah, so on the back, we get a little bit of information about what we get on this collection, which if you were in the record store, you would see this, unlike the way that I do it. This sticker is actually part of the album. That's not an attached sticker. And this is really in excellent shape. I mean, there's a little bit of bend in the corner here, a little bit of a crease, nice thick side here. And then, just a little bit of shelfware, but not much. It's actually really, really nice. On the inside, what do we get here? Tons and tons of pictures throughout the history of Rainbow, going back to the early days of their first tour doing Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, all the way through the current stuff. So there's got to be some, with Chuck Berge. You get a really nice shot of Graham Bonnet right over here. Some really nice stuff on the inside of the jacket. Lot to enjoy while you're listening to the music. But guys, as always, music is the most important part. Some of this stuff is live, some of it is not. I'll see if I can disseminate what's what here. Side one, album one, side A, we get Spotlight Kid. Great way to open any Rainbow compilation or album. I Surrender, which was the Russ Ballard hit, and then Miss Mistreated from Straight Between the Eyes. Side B, we get Jealous Lover, which was on the Jealous Lover EP, Can't Happen Here, and Tearing Out My Heart. Then we get Since You've Been Gone, and Bad Girl. Bad Girl was a bonus track from Down to Earth that did not make the album. Was released as a single though. Then on side 3, or album 2, side 1, and this one is the one I'm talking about. This is the absolute gem, because the other ones you can get elsewhere, right? Whether it's on EP or on a studio album or a live album, you can get these elsewhere, but this right here is magic. It is the live version of Difficult to Cure, from the album Difficult to Cure, which is basically a rock version of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. But this was performed with an orchestra. There's a video of this out there. I think Final Vinyl was done as a video as well, which had, I don't know what all it included, to be honest, but it does have a version of Difficult to Cure live. This version performed with the orchestra, absolutely stunning version. I love the way that beyond the violin solo section for Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, they integrated the orchestra into the rest of the song. It's absolute magic on stage. Starts off with Ritchie with his octave pedal and just goes from there. There's a nice little moment where Roger's on stage by himself, and you can just hear that bass coming through. The organ joins in. Great drums. This would be during the Bent Out of Shape tour, because you got Chuck Berge on drums. And then everybody else is the same from that lineup as well. So absolutely killer stuff, definitely worth listening to. That takes up a good chunk of the side. Then you get Stone Cold and Power, both from Straight Between the Eyes. We go to side 4, or album 2, side B, and we get the live Man on the Silver Mountain Long Live Rock and Roll medley. And then the album ends very appropriately with Weisheim, which was on the Jealous Lover EP. Really beautiful track. I love the instrumentals that Rainbow did. They're great with vocalists because they had incredible vocalists, but their instrumental stuff really good too. And that one is one that always just touches me whenever I listen to it. So great stuff, guys. Final Vinyl, check it out. Well worth a listen. I'm going to get back to film score that I'm working on right now. But in the meantime, check out Rainbow. Check out my website, scotthaskin.com. My podcast, the Haskincast podcast, Deep Purple, Smoke on the podcast, Uriah Heep, The Magicians podcast. My books on my Amazon book page. There is a link on my website that takes you right to all 9 books that I have on Amazon, and all the music, the albums that I have. They're all available on Bandcamp, Amazon. Well, not all of them are available on Amazon. Some are Bandcamp exclusive, but links to absolutely everything I've done are on my website, including all the guest spots that I've done on other podcasts, which there are actually quite a few. As you do them here and there, you don't really think about how many there are. But when you just put them all on one page and add them up, it's like, holy crap, that's a lot of guest spots I've done on other podcasts. So lots of fun stuff, guys. Check it out. www.scotthaskin.com. Check out Rainbow Final Vinyl. I promise you that version of Difficult to Cure alone is worth the entire purchase price of this album. It's fantastic. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.